Confirm you can see my screen. All right. Okay. Yes. So what is variable? Let's start. Um, Variables can be said to be, we have a constant, we have fixed variable. Fixed values are called constants. Okay. Fixed values are called constants, such as numbers, letter, and string are called constants. Can you say constants? Yes. So I'll give you this illustration to show you the different what constant is all about. Okay. So a constant can either be one, it can either be you can see my phone this thing. A constant can be one, between one to 0, right? Like 1 is a constant, 2 is a constant, 3 is a constant, 4 is a constant, right? 5 is a constant, right? Up to what? 0, because we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 0. All the whole alphabet in the whole world, I mean, all the numbers, digits, they all fall in this category. Is that not true? They are all, this is our constant. Another one is what? A is a constant, B is a constant, C is a constant, right? Then up to what? Up to Z, right? These are all constants. Do you know why is it constant? It's still what you know. It's still what you know. Now let me ask you, can Z be changed? Can 0 be replaced? Thank you. So that your answer tells us that this is what? Constant. You understand? It's what? Constant. This is also constant. So wherever you go to America, go to UK, go to Nigeria, go anywhere in the world, A is A. It doesn't change. Okay? That's what we mean by what? Constant. Do we get it now? So such numbers, letter, and string are called constant. So what is string? You may try to understand. String is a data type. A data type in Python. String. So string is a mixture of what? Combination of characters, of alphabet, sorry. Like say I have a name called Smart. Right? I have another called Lagos. Right? So this thing now, these are different characters, right? I mean different alphabet that makes up this stuff, right? They are all, so if you check it, they are all constants that makes up constants combined together. So these constants are what makes up what? A word. So this is a word now, right? So this word now is what? A string. A string is the collections of what? Characters, collection of alphabets that can give you a meaning. Correction of alphabet, just like a word in English language. Okay. Then we have some kind of letter that is mixed with what? Numbers. This is smart 24. Exactly. This is smart 24 or smart something like this. Lagos 1960, something like that. So this is still what? Strange. We are still going to talk about data type, but just because they mentioned Sinja, that's why I actually want to talk about it, right? Now, because their value does not change. I seen it. Their value do not do what? Change. Numerical constants are as you expect. Strange constants are use single quotes like this or double quotes. So which means that a single, I'm coming, a single constant is this. This is a single, you can just name it like this. This is a constant, this is a strange constant in Python, or you can use this one like this. Double what? double quotes. This is called single quotes. This is called single quotes. And this is called what? Double quotes. Idea. No, 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 no. You can't use like this. You can't use this one start from here and you end with this. It's not possible. Okay? Exactly. It must be in double quotes. Like you are defining a string. You are starting a string and ending it. It must be, if you are using single quote, let it end with single quote. If you are using double quote, let it end with double quote. Yes, yes. Sure, sure. You can do that. Exactly. Now, for example, you can see we say print 1, 2, 3. So it's printing what? Numbers, right? It's printing 1, 2, 3. Now look at this. Print what? 98.6. It's printing number. Now look at this one. Print hello world. Can you see that this is a string? Hello world. Now let us bring our Python. So this is our Python. You can see that. Now I will now type what? Print what? In brackets 1, 2, 3. Can you see that I printed what? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I printed 1, 2, 3. Then and I say print what? Print 98.6 for 4. Can you see it printed it? Now these are called numbers. These are called this one is integer, while this one is double. We call this one double. But when we come to data type, all right, we look at that. Then we now look at another one called what? Print a. You see, it cannot print it because you need to put it in what? In a string format. I look at it again. Print a. A. Can you see? I put it in a double quote. Can you see? I watch it now. They are printed a because it must be in string, in a string format. Print smart. What will happen now? What will happen? Good. Error. Good. Error. Because I need to make it to be in what? In string. Yes. 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 Max. Can you see? Now let us use double colon. Can you see? So this is telling us that what? About this constant. So we have gotten to know about what? Constant in Python. No. Yes, you can just call it that way. But the thing there is that fixed values are numerical or string. Just know that. They fall under this fixed value. They don't change. That numbers cannot change and the string cannot change. Right? Good. Now the next is what? Reserved words. Reserved words, you cannot use reserved words as variable name. Right? So that in identifiers. The last time that we talked about reserved words, we talked about them. So reserved words are like seats. Like if you go to maybe go to something like church, enter church, there are seats that you cannot sit. Good or not there. Like in my church, you cannot sit on the pastor's seat or in the deacon's seat. These seats are reserved for the deacons and the pastor, and you cannot sit on the band members or the choir seat, even though that is vacant. You can't sit there. Those are called reserved seat for specific people, for specific use. Ordinary person cannot come in and sit there. Even when you try to do that, there is an error. Okay? So now in Python programming language, there is so-called what? Reserved words. Reserved words are the words that are used by Python, right? By Python specifically for a particular function. You can see there is a particular function called what? False, await, else, import, pass, true, class, final, is, return, and, continue, for, lambda, try, as, def, from, non-local, while, aside, delete, global, not, with, async, elf, elif, if, or yeah. So these are all reserved words, and they cannot be used as a string. Okay, it cannot use as sorry, they cannot be used as a variable during the time of creating a variable. Let's continue. Now, what is yes, we can print reserved words, right? Yes, we can print reserved words, right? Let's say you want to print you can print it as you can print it, can you see? But you cannot use it as a variable. Let's come to variable. You understand what we mean by that. A variable is a name placed in the memory where a program can store data, right? A variable is a named place. A named place. Let's say you have a cupboard. Your cupboard has some shelves. When you open it, you put your watch and close it. You can take a library. You can take yes, you can take a sellotape and write it watch and paste it on that shelf. So that when you open it, whenever you want to check something else, you remember, you're looking at it, you have already known that is what is there. Watch. You have another shelf that you put your jewelries. You now take a label and label it and name it what? Jewelry. So anytime you want, you can go there and open it and take your jewelries. That same thing happens in Python. That library variable is a temporal place, a temporal place where you store information, that holds information for the memory to process or for the CPU to process. Okay, good. So that is actually what a variable is. Goreba, go ahead. Okay, that question will be answered as we are going deeper. All right, because there are things you will not get yet until we move more deeper. Now look at this. A variable is a named place in the memory where a program can store data and later retrieve it, and later retrieve the data using the variable's name, like I just explained. Now a programmers got to choose the name of the variable. So you are the one to create a name of a variable, right? You are the one to create the name of a variable. Now you can change the content of a variable. in a letter statement. So whatever, remember, whatever that is going to be inside a variable is always a value, and that value is a constant. Variables are not constant, but the content in it are constant. Do you get it now? Now, for example, we have that we are the programmer, right? We say name is equals to smart. You see this? Why am I getting this? Because I did not make it I didn't make it a string. Thank you. Name. Let's make it a string now. Name equals to smart. Can you see? Age equals to, now I'm going to be choosing a number 28. Can you see? Enter. Now look at this. Can you see a variable? This is a variable. Yes, this is a variable, but what is inside the variable is a constant. These are constants. These are constants. They are inside the variable. This constant now is inside the variable. So if I print variable, what is coming out is what? That constant inside the variable. Print. And I'll just print what? Age. So what do I see? Sorry. Print. Okay, sorry. Age. I use ager. Age. I mean age 28. Yes, I know. Print. Yes. Age is replacing it. Look at it. Age 28 now. Do you get it? I know. I just rechange it now. Good. Now I see. As I can write a statement, say print smart. Can you see? I mean, sorry, name. Plus. Oh. So I made a mistake. I can say print name plus empty something plus age. Okay, say error. Okay, see, this is constant. It's I think I need to use comma instead. Can you see? Name is smart, right? I use this thing to put space. The name is smart here. Age. So when I'm not printing the variable now, the variable, exactly, the variables are the key holders. The key holders, they are already holding something. Another thing you can say, country. You understand now? Right. So let's say I'm coming. Let us see what now. We have country. Country equals to US. Right? State equals to Boston. And then street equals to 28, 23. New lane. House 15. I seen it. All these things are strange. Can I see? Then I put year equals to 1989. Now let us bring all of them together. We talked about country. Print. Let's print him. Print. So if we say country, print country is a key holder. What is he holding? He's holding US. I can say print what? State, comma, print what? Street, comma, and year. Can you see? US, Boston, 223, New Zealand house, this. Can you see it now? Exactly. These are strange now. No matter how many it is strange, provided that it's inside this open and close hyphen. Do you get it? They are called strange. You can see this one is small. Like I told you, it's a combination of characters. Even a white space. This is white space. This is also white space. This is white space. Both of them are combined together to give you the country, the stuff, right? It's small, you get it. Now look at this. What we have here. We have that x is equals to 12.2. Y is equals to 14. Then x is equals to 2.2. Y is equals to this, right? So, and then see, now remember, you now come down and also name x is equals to 100. Can you see? X is equals to 100. Remember that initially x is equals to 12.2, right? Y is equals to 14. But now x is equals to what? So which means that the original x have been cancelled and replaced with what? 100. Do you get it now? So this is Python is an interpreter. It runs line by line. It learns what? Line by line, sequentially. It's not like C++ or Java that do compilation before it executes. Python runs line by line. So any line that failed, it stopped there. So the first line will start from x equals to this, and then y equals to 14, and then x is equals to 10. 100. Do you get it now? Good. So these are variables. See that these are empty space now. And what is inside is 100. Look at this one, empty space. What is inside is what? This. So this is all variable. This is a general phenomenon across all programming language you can think of in the whole world. All of them uses what? Variables. It's not only in Python. Okay? Now, Python variables, variable name rule. There are rules when you are creating Python variables. Do you get that now? Yes. Yes. Now look at this now. Python variable name rule. There are rules. Can I say rules? Yes, there are rules, right, that guides creating of variables in Python. One, must start with a letter or underscore. Your variable must start with what? A letter or underscore. Do you get it? Let's assume that I want to name a variable. say name equals to smart. Okay, now let me ask you, this name now, did it start with what? Did it start with a number? It started with what? A letter. Now look at this, underscore name equals to Igwe. Can you see? So can you see that it took the name that will pass, right? The underscore. Now let us put double underscore. Can you see double underscore? Name equals to YouTube. Did he take it? Huh? See that now, you take it now. So which means that we can print it. Print. Yes, it will show error now. Name. Can you see we are printing name now? What are we going to print now? This one. What are we printing? Thank you. Can you see? YouTube. Then print the other one. Underscore name. What are we printing? Igwe. Print underscore name. What are we printing now? Smart. Now let us try to see if we can create a variable using a number. Equals to smart. What happened? Syntax error. Invaluable decimal literals. Can you see? Why? Because standard input. You know what we call standard input? The standard input, the keyboard that we are typing, we type something wrong, and we are giving it to the server to interpret, system to interpret. So it's telling us that what we put in is wrong. And it's can you see the arrow pointing here? Can you see this arrow pointing where the error is? That is how you troubleshoot in Python. See the arrow? It's pointing at 2. Pointing at 2. Good. Now listen. We cannot start when we are creating a variable. We cannot start with a number, but we can put a number at the back or in between. Let's say name 2 equals to smart. It will take it. Name, let us n2. It's same name, right? Smart. Okay. You see? But the thing there is that don't start with it like this. Don't start like this. Don't. It's not ideal. You're going to have error. See? That is it. The next one is must consist of letters, numbers, and underscores. Exactly. Case sensitive is case sensitive. Case sensitive is that you may say name equals to smart. This one is different from name equals to smart. They are not the same. This is different, a variable. Exactly. So let's say name equals to smart. Yes. So what it means is that when you are naming, make sure that this one's, if this one is, you name it character. Let's say you name this capital one. Let's say you name it like let's clear your screen. Let's say you name equals to smart Toby, and you have another one name equals to smart. Idea. I want you are thinking you are in your code now. You are writing. You are trying to refer to this one. I went and print this one. So and you are thinking that this one is going to happen. So what will happen is this one, because both of them are not the same. Okay. So now it's now left for you to know that whenever you want to write your code, know that is the Python is also case sensitive. It's case sensitive, meaning that you should know that because of the it's the one you are referring to. Yes, when you are writing. Exactly. So you can see now this one is referring to this. Why this same is referring to this? Some people are thinking that this one I can just use the same name now. The same name is it not name? No, it's a different thing in Python. Then you can see example. Good. We have span. This one is correct. We can use this kind of thing. Spam is eggs. These are example of variable. You can see spam 23 underscore speed is okay. But we can this is bad. We can't use this 23 spam as span sign. Variable dot 20. No, we cannot use this thing like this. You cannot put dots when you are writing your Python script. Let's say you say name dot 12 equals to math as a variable name. Is a wrong. And remember, it's going to always going to point out where the error is and telling you that this one is correct. It's the same thing on PyCharm. It's the same thing on PyCharm. It's going to show you exactly. Exactly. All right. So you see now, another one is different. Spam is different from capital letter S spam. It's also different from this. Case sensitive. Thank you. Now let's move to the next. Mnemonics. The mnemonic variable name. Mnemonic variable name is memory aid. What do I mean mnemonic? Since we programmers are given a choice in how we choose our variable name, there is a bit of best practice, right? There are a bit of what? Best practice on how to do what? On how to go about this. We name variables to help us remember what we intend to store in them. Let me repeat. We name variables to help us remember what we intend to store in them. This can confuse beginning students because well named variable often sound so good that they must be keyword. Now if you want to demo this, we can say Python, you can say, let's say x equals to x equals to 23. Y equals to US. Z equals to Boston. So this thing now is telling you that this is age. It's trying to refer as age. It's trying to refer this one as a country. It's trying to refer this one as state. But looking at this now, this cannot give a meaning. Doesn't mean anything when you are trying to write. But what about if you change it this time and say age equals to 23? Country equals to US. State equals to Boston. I seen it. So looking at both of them now, which one do you think is more defined and well detailed? Good. These are mnemonics. So we need to know what we do in our line of code so that it will be there. Because if you go, yes, at the initial time you may not forget, right? You may not, this one will work for you for that initial time. What about